Live from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Keto Cooking. Okay, from scratch, I'm going to be making some roasted red peppers. We're going to make a red pepper sauce. Also, I got some chilies that I'm going to be rehydrating, and they're going to get all put into the blend. Also, I picked up some nice Mexico oregano. Now, this is much different than regular Italian or regular oregano, all right? And also, I'm going to be roasting up some tomatoes to make the sauce. Now, the reason why I'm going to be making the sauce is I have some pork shoulder, okay, or pork cushion that I have in the freezer. And I got pork cushions. There's about 5 or 6 in here, and I couldn't beat that price right there. So this is 18.5 pounds of pork that I'm going to be putting into my Ziploc bags or freezer bags, and they're going to go into the freezer. Okay, we're going to get this party started. Very quick little hack. Take your garlic, okay, put it into the microwave for 20 seconds tops, okay, and come right out. Okay, you're just going to rough chop the garlic because it is going to go in with the peppers. Fresh ingredients. I'll put them on there. Use my olive oil. Now, put this on here. Now, I don't put any other seasoning on this, just that. Now, this is going to go into the oven, okay? But one other thing I am going to do, though. I am going to put the whole plum tomato in. I'm not going to core it or anything. That's going to go in also. All right, let's get going. As you can see here, these are nice cushions. And you look at the meat on this. Okay, I mean, this was a great buy. Pretty good size, a couple pounds each. So it was 18 pounds altogether. What I like to do is I like to rinse them off, leave them whole. I'm going to take one out because I'm going to make 2 of these. And whatever I have left, I can put it into a vacuum seal and back into the freezer again for another meal. So I'll probably take this smaller one out here, and we'll use that. All right, wash them off real good. Get them ready, pat them dry, and then get them ready for the vacuum sealer. I got my Dutch oven on the stove. I'm going to be adding in some of my olive oil. Now, what I'm planning on doing here is I'm going to put these 2 pork cushions, or part of the pork shoulder, okay, and I'm going to be braising them in the pot here. Also, today, I am going to be using some brand new, it says 0 net carbs. I don't follow net carbs, I do total carbs. But these right here are 7 carbs per little taco. So we're going to make a nice taco, pulled pork with an enhanced rich pepper sauce. All right. Now I'm going to go into the pan here. Put fat side down on that one. Also fat side down on that one. Beautiful sound. And Tommy spice, just a little bit, just to help sweat that stuff off. And for the time being, I'm going to cover it for now. I want that to start steaming, but I want to brown it a little bit before I put it into the oven. Now, while that's cooking, I'm going to prepare these guajillos. I'm going to use 2 of each. Okay? I'm going to use the one bigger one smaller one. And these can stay for a long time. These got a great flavor. Rehydrate them up real nice. And I'm going to show you how I take the seeds out of them and get them ready, if I can open the bag. Story of my life. Nice one there. You know what? I'm not going to put just that one away. We're going to use the whole thing. All right. Okay, very quickly, all I'm going to do is, these are kind of tough. I'm going to crack them open and take the core out. Okay, you get some of these seeds out of here. Now, if you have never ever tried these before, I like to pull the rib out. You need to try it. You need to start using some other foods, different ethnic groups and stuff. I tell you what, if you're not, you're missing out on some good food. You really are. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna put that in the pan. And also now the guajillos. These are actually one of my favorites right here. Put that in here like that. You can just rip them open. Get the seeds out. Now you can see these are a ton of seeds in here. Now these are actually going to change color. Pull the rib out, open them up. Yeah, now these are actually going to change color once we rehydrate them. And then you're going to go in with the roasted red peppers, with the tomato, okay, into the blender, and I'm going to make a beautiful sauce for this. Yeah, baby. Come on. You can fight me all you want, but you're coming up. Yes. Okay, if you notice, they're starting to turn color. They're starting to get a little bit lighter. Okay, that's telling me that they're softening up a little bit. And then we're going to put them into hot tap water, okay, to rehydrate them and get them ready to go again. Oh, stem. No good. Take the top off of here. Wow. Holy moly. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. Now, I am going to strain this, but I'm not going to strain it today. I'm going to let this sit overnight. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. Let this sit overnight. And let that just all marry together. Matter of fact, I'm going to spin it around a little bit more. A little bit more. All right, I just did a little taste test on it, but I tell you what, got a little bit of a kick to it. All right. I'm going to add in my onions. Now, I slightly roasted these a little bit. So we're going to, well, I tell you what, the smells are unbelievable. Boy, this is going to be dynamite. All right, day 2 of putting this perfect pulled pork taco with my pepper sauce. Okay, now this set in the refrigerator overnight. Also, I saved some of the residual from when I soaked it, the anchovies and also the guajillo. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this is going to go into a pot, and I'm going to cook this down. And then I'm going to try to get it to the point where it's a little bit more, less chunky and less thick. So I'm going to pour it in, as you can see. You can see how thick it is right there. Yep, so we're going to get all this goodness out, put it into the pot. I'm going to put it on a low simmer. And I'm going to taste it as we go, because I might be putting in a little bit more tomato paste. And I might drop in, depending on the heat level. I might be dropping a little bit more hot pepper. So as you can see, pretty thick. Smell is like wow, 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 wow. Taste it. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more spice to it. Probably going to add a little bit of anise to it. Also some fennel seeds I'm going to crush up and put in. And if it calls for it, I might need to do some more pumpkin seeds just to help thicken it. But I tell you what, it looks plenty thick to me. I think I'm just going to be able to hit it with the immersion blender once we get to the point. And then also the finishing touch, this, well, I tell you what, this is some great stuff right here. I'm also going to be making, I guess like French fries, but I'm gonna also be making this butternut squash. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut it. Okay, I'm just going to use the barrel of it here, and we'll see the reaction once I get to peeling it. So when I say I'm going to cut it, you know, I'm going to cut. Uh-oh, somebody don't like the Fraiche cut. Okay, I'm going to slice it up pretty thin, and it's going to get put into deep fryer. I'm going to make some nice chips out of it. Now, I don't need a lot of oil. Like I said before, I use olive oil and avocado oil. It's got the highest flash point. Now, this is not virgin olive oil. This is a regular second or third press regular olive oil. Okay, and it has a great flash point to it alongside of the avocado. So I'm going to be frying up some of my tortillas, and also going to be deep frying my friend here. Okay, and we're going to start putting this together. But I tell you what, we're going to take our time with it. I want this to come out perfect, and we're going to roll from there. On the back burner, I have the pepper sauce, and I tell you what, it's starting to come up a little bit. I'm going to just stir this around. Well, I tell you what, I mean, just amazing, amazing, amazing smells. This is my go-to. I love making sauce, but this right here, I know exactly what's in it. So I'm also going to be adding in a little bit of cinnamon to it. Also a little bit more coriander. Not too much, just a little bit more coriander. And also I'm going to be putting in some Chinese 5-spice. Okay. Now, this is going to give it a little sweetness to it, but you also get that from the sweet red peppers that we roasted. Okay. So I'm just going to bring this up to temp a little bit, bring it down to a simmer, and we're going to move on from there. I got the cast iron heating up. Now, anytime you use a cast iron, pardon me, I'm chewing on some pulled pork right now, but anytime you use a cast iron, you want to preheat it up. You want to get that even heat across it all. And I'll tell you what, these pans, I really like a lot. I use it quite a bit. This is my grandmother's. This thing's got to be over 100 years old. Christ, I'm 68, so she was born 1898, so this thing is up there. So, all right, pulled pork. Now, these are pork cushions, okay? They are the top part of the shoulder, taken off the bone, and it's that muscle. All right, sometimes it can be tough, and other times it is just delicious. Okay, this also, like I said before, has some of the white meat in it, and also some of the dark meat. Okay, so cook this together. You cook this exactly like you would a pork shoulder. You can smoke them, slow roast them any way you can. I cook these in the Dutch oven, okay, in the oven for a couple hours, and I tell you what, salt, pepper, garlic, and onion, that's all I put on them. And I tell you what, outrageous. And if you can hear the great music that pork is playing right now, God almighty. Okay, I just want to spoon a little bit of this sauce in. And that should be enough. All right. Just gonna let that sit. Let me put my mess before the boss sees it. Okay, I'm gonna shut this off. That's gonna get covered. And on to the next project. Oil is heated up to 350. I'm going to drop in the tortilla. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it sit for a couple minutes on top. Let it start heating up, get to the temperature. And then what I'll do is I'll press with the tongs in the middle and start to form the taco shell. Now, this works out really good. And I tell you what, the size is going to be great. So what I'll do is I'll let it cook for a couple minutes. Grab it with the tongs, pull the both sides up, and it'll form a taco shell. Now, this is there again. It's not going to be that crunchy. I don't want it that crunchy. And there you have it. It's going to be in that shape right there. Can't go wrong. Also, what I did was I took a couple tortillas and I cut them up into chips and put them in. Now, you can flavor these any way you want. Okay, I used salt, pepper, garlic, and onion, my Tommy spice on them. And I got to tell you what, this could be a game changer for us. Pretty cool, pretty nice. Okay, let's move on. Okay, there it is. It's pretty dry. Let's see what kind of water we got in the bottom here. Oh yeah. Yeah, took some of it out. All right. Still a little. I keep this burner on. Okay, the temperature's up. I don't have to sit and wait. It is just below 350, so we're good to go. I'm going to drop one in and just see how the reaction works with it. Now there again, you don't want to put too much in here because, first of all, first time I'm working with butternut squash, okay? And second of all, the water content that's in it, plus the sugars, okay? You want to have a boil over and start a fire. So one suggestion is when you first start out to fry something, always turn off the burner, okay? That'll stop any kind of flare-up fires or whatever. Okay, that's your public service tip for today. I'm thirsty. Okay. I'm just going to see how these come out. I mean, this could be a game changer for people who miss having French fries. Okay. This is a feast. As you can see, I took the very low carb tacos, put them in the fryer, made them into shells. Also made a little bit of chips. I'll eat that one, and I'm pretty sure Marie's going to tear them up. Now, I made some butternut squash and put them into fries. Okay, I'm going to tell you, they are pretty good. Now, they're not like regular potato fries. Okay, they remind me of sweet potato fries, but I tell you what, have a better taste. I can guarantee you, don't wear a shirt and tie with this one. The sauce came out really good. I was a little afraid it was going to be bitter. Now that is made from I don't think there's too many outtakes on this. And also the Caso Fresco, my God. Yeah, I could do this. I could do this again and again and again and again and again. traditional is one thing. You gotta watch your weight and watch your health. This is what you do. Okay, everybody, take care. I don't know if it's Tuesday, I don't know what day it is, but I tell you what, it's taco-licious, baby. 805 George, thank you, brother.